Hola. Well, it's a little close. That's a little far away. Hola. Here we go. Yes, 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 one and all. Where am I? Here we go. Can we go right there? Hold on. Right there. I think I like that. It's a little far. Can we go a little closer? Just like that. Okay. I'll take that. All right. I know we're a little late. Hey, I was working on something. What can I tell you? Folks, the Juan's want the Juan. The Juan's work does never end. It just doesn't. Nope. Here we go. All right. Tuesday night, we have a lot of news to get to. Let me say, let me do a little greeting here. Tuesday night, I was finishing up. I want to thank Pauline, member of Team Juan, welcome, who just talk about a great first day. Past the third interview, we put her out there, and just remarkable. She just got some great video of ATVs that I did post, and then we'll edit it a little bit and have a little fun with it. So, but folks, it is Tuesday night. Let me check with Roberta. You know, it's not like I was sitting around. Here we go. Juan is here. Never fear. Here I am. Where am I? Where's the feed? There we go. Oh, and I have a lot. All right, there we go, folks. You know the drill. Share that you are watching. Good evening, everybody. Let me just check with Roberta. Roberta says it is good, so we're good to go. All right. Let me get to that. Okay, I think we're going to pass on that. All right. Now, a couple of things. Hold on. Let me take attendance. I like to see everyone that's checking in. Folks, good evening, one and all. This is, we have so many new people. I want you to understand that there's Ann. Ann is part of Team Juan. David San Martino. Folks, the whole gang is here. This is this is live stream season. That's what we do. That's what we have discovered. This is live stream season. Our season, I don't know if it goes year round. I mean, I try to do it a year round. It's really difficult, January, February. Those are the difficult months. It's really, December I can get through, right? It's Christmas, you're on a high, blah, blah, blah. But January, February are tough. But anyhow, March can be hit. But if you notice, we're going to go April through the holidays. It is live stream season. And then we'll figure out January, February. But for now, I want you to understand. And when we got through Memorial Day weekend, April was a blockbuster month. May is the biggest month we've ever had. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger as people like it, respond to it. And I want you to know, we learn as we're going along. We have a good team of people. We're going to bring more people on. It is so well received. It's really remarkable. It is. And I also realize, folks, there's Cynthia. There's Joe Douglas. All right, watching from Warwick. There we go. There's Christy. Susan Judd. Now, right now, I mean, I am unaware. I know there's always going to be traffic accidents, but, I can't be everywhere. So we're going to monitor news that makes sense. I know last night there was some kind of a stabbing in Providence and so forth, but, oh, what's this? Wow. It was after the Celtics game, and I had actually gone to sleep. So Juan does have to sleep. I mean, in the summer months, if there's something breaking, I'm not afraid. Like if I'm there, but it also depends on the area. As David San Martino will tell you, safety first. Safety first. Juan is. You have to be careful out there. I mean, I'm not oblivious to that, right? No one's got a death wish. It's nothing like that. There's Crystal Davis. There's Ann and everyone. Now, couple things. I also, I realize sometimes that, and I'm not complaining, right? So we do this all the time. I still get a kick out of some of the comments. Like, I just checked the Channel 12 website. They don't have anything on it. I mean, I don't know. These people are living in the past. I shouldn't get offended. It's a little tight on one. No stars yet? I shouldn't get offended. I should not get offended is what I'm saying. I should not get offended. By the way, folks, thumbs up for 401 cuts. Look at the independent lawn Juan lawn that they have done. What a fantastic job they have done. Can you move the chair out of the way for a moment? Not that it's in the way. Look at that. This is 401 cuts. Look at what a fantastic job. Josh, Katrina, they're just excellent. Huge. Local business. Come on. Take pride in your lawn. Your neighbors will thank you. Now, let me get back to the matter at hand. Couple things. Hi there, Michelle. All right, I should have clarified. So I did a fashion tip video. Not because it was a blanking slow news day. Slow news day? No. Humor rules the program. Right? Folks, thumbs up if one of the reasons you enjoy watching is for the humor. Of course it is. Slow news day? No, wrong. No, not a slow. Actually, incredibly busy news day, weekend time period. No, I made time for that. I found it funny. I was laughing doing the fashion tips. But what I should have explained is, so that is a real human foot. This was the foot of the guy that started the fire in Cranston yesterday. He was a hoarder. I should have put it. People thought it was an animal. Let me show you. That is a human foot. That's the guy that started the fire. Now, the subscribers know. Thank you for the stars, 200. So, because I posted that. So, look, notice the flannel? That's a human toe or toes. Ugh. So then as I'm thinking about it, instead of just posting that, we have Buffet J. We have, please back up. We have her. We have Alorza with the taped, whatever the frig, paper glasses. So, and then we have our naked friend who was, casually going for a cup of Joe at Dunkin' Donuts when all of a sudden, next thing you know, he was tasered. So then I started thinking, I'll do it as a reel, as, and again, I'm not, but that, regardless of, I don't care, education, background, this is not proper hygiene. Let's ask the women out there, would you go out on a date with a guy that has toenails like that? So, and I want to thank Carmine. Carmine's the one that got the photo of it, knowing that I would love it. So this is the jerk. Look at this pigsty. This is where that toad-clawed thing lived in Cranston with the fire yesterday. Gee, what a surprise that there was a fire there. Can you imagine? What an absolute... Oh, that was Chris Palmer, by the way, that took those photos. Give him credit. Juan's not trying to steal credit from anyone. I don't like when people don't give me credit. You should see when I go on the YouTube is really exploding right now for the show. And when I go in there are these people that they lift all my videos and post them from all over the place and post them. So then YouTube picks up on it and then they ask me and I have to go through, yes, that's mine. Yes, that's mine. Yes, that's mine. What is this? That's copyright. All right, now, then we also put, this was a win. I was thinking of this. So this was the guy Sunday night. He was trying to comfort. So you see this shirt? And I was thinking, if he actually just had a black tattoo, it would cover, you wouldn't see his belly. Right? So, but you shouldn't have a shirt that comes up like that. Just folks, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help. So you can check, we have the fashion tips. That was annoying though. Oh, slow news day. No, excuse me. No, not a slow news day. Wrong. No, just the opposite. But humor wins. If I can ever find a way to bring humor, Dunkin' Donuts, no shoes, no shirt, no service. Whatever happened to that? Oh, it's so hot. I just want to go get a coffee at Dunkin'. I'm going to go get a nice coffee. All right, why don't we throw on some nice shorts? Maybe a shirt. Maybe, God forbid, we put on shoes. Maybe we'll trim our toenails, right? Get them beach friendly. As I said in the video, hey, why do you think God made socks? Right? Socks could be your friend. I'm still annoyed at that comment, and she won't respond to me. Oh, slow news day. No, excuse me. I hate that. I hate that. You know, we were in front of Charlotte Lester's house. Oh, well, whatever. You know, Perkins' house. Oh, slow news day. No, excuse me. No, not a slow news day. Oh, you're in front of the Johnston killer. Slow news. Oh, wait, what is this? Slow news day. Who said that? I'm still mad. Who said that? Dawn Kelly. Oh, slow news day, Juan? Shut up. No, Juan's at it again with his jokes. I guess it's a quiet day. I blame Roberta for not banning this person. That's just where I come down, right? If I were the moderator, you think I would tolerate such negative energy? Folks, don't we like the humor that Juan brings to the table? Any idiot could just go and film. Well, not every idiot, but I think you get the get. But it is the entertainment factor. It is the human. It's the humor element that comes to it. Oh, so new day, Juan. So annoying. So annoying. I'm still trying to figure out why she isn't banned. So annoying. Why don't I say that a couple more hundred times? All right, now, on a serious note, still didn't respond to my message. Like I have time to message anyone, right? Like I have time to message. Hi, Robin. Like I don't even message anyone. Except these people that just, you know what? That's it. Roberta, just be. I can't stand it. I'm still annoyed. I'm still annoyed. Still bothering me. It's really bothering me. It's bothering everybody. It's really bothering me. Like, get rid of her. Yeah, your opinion. Everybody, please back up. Please back up. Well, Juan, you're acting rather irrational. Yes. Yeah. What do you think? A normal person goes out to these scenes? Hold on. I like the people be careful. Careful left the building a long time ago. Juan, you should be careful. Careful. I went to blanking Ukraine. Careful left a long time ago. Now we're just trying to remain like intact, right? Careful. If I was going to be careful, I wouldn't go. You're acting a little irrational. Gee, no way. Oh, you mean it's not normal to go to where there's a guy with an orange ski mask trying to run you over? You know, I never thought of it like that. Folks, you become closer to who we are. Juan has great faith in our Creator, in our Savior. So I mean that. And Roberta, they'll tell you, like, there's no difference. Here's the bad news. There's no difference from when this shuts down and then after that. So it's always the same 24/7. It just is. It's not an act. It's not an act. Whether I'm fighting with the Block Island Ferry Fighters or Perkins or then the little creep from Johnston or wherever or whoever is then coming up. It's just always the same. There's other things, by the way, going on in the background that you don't even know about that we have to deal with. Other than, folks, thank God for Attorney Tim Dodd. Oh my God, thank God for the defender of the faith, Attorney Tim Dodd. We keep him busy. All right, now, on a serious note, well, must be a slow news day, man. Why is this person not banned? Ban her. Who cares? Who needs it? Negative energy. I think I ran into her actually getting a pedicure. I'm not positive, but it might have been. I should have put, this is a real human foot. This was taken yesterday. And I can't tell you how much I love Carmine. Carmine, folks, I mean, someone that you meet, right? And I don't mean like growing up, the kid across the street or sits next to your homeroom. I mean like as an adult. Carmine, the guy is just amazing. He is hilarious. I already saw it on your page. I freaking dying. I almost fell in the toilet laughing so hard. The guy is just the greatest. He sent them to me yesterday. Here's the fire, right? And then they're trying to figure out how did the fire start. And it's the hoarder. Where the hell was it? He said, Carmine is brilliant because he said, I think we got a new Christmas ornament.
It was the hoarder's toenails. This is the guy that started the friggin' fire. I think we do have a new Christmas ornament. I mean, Carmine, excuse me, is just brilliant. All right, on a serious note now. On a serious note. So we do have an update. First ones, Johnston police responded to me. I'm the first one to request. Stop me when you've heard this before. Surprise, surprise. All right, it's on DePietro.com, the website, by the way, which is also thriving. It's a whole nother platform that I have to deal with. So keep in mind, and I appreciate, I mean it. It is incredible what we have going here. It is the momentum and the fun and the camaraderie. And it's like everybody becomes part of the inside joke, right? And then, but this is one, because then, you know, we're really growing on YouTube. The YouTube crowd is growing, and we're really growing on TikTok, which I'm very late to the game with that. But there's a separate crowd there. And then, of course, DePietro.com, and then Spotify, Instagram. You can't be everywhere. But anyhow, all right, if you go to the website, Johnston killer would not open the door to police. So it's not your imagination. I have the video of the chief. Now, I also learned that it was spur of the moment. Last Thursday, Channel 10 was there, Channel 12 was there, and spur of the moment, the chief just came out of Johnston and did a press briefing with them. So I'm not offended. He responded. So if you go to DePietro.com, now no one has this. No one has this except I do. It's on the website. And it's all the service calls that they went to that house in Johnston. So you can read it all. There aren't that many, but they had been there before for a variety of different things. So not a lot with the neighbor. I also posted the video. The chief clarified that, now I was initially told he left before the police came. It's a fluid thing, right? People, you know, they're not fully sure, but it turns out he was home. He just wouldn't answer the door. So stay with me. So last Tuesday night, 11:30, excuse me, TJ May, this poor man, he hears a noise. He looks out, and there he is, the killer, on a ladder. James Harrison, out, his next door neighbor is on a ladder at his house trying to look into the window of his teen daughter. So who knows if he put a light on or yelled or what happened. This was just last Tuesday night. 7 days ago, 11:30, or thereabouts, between 11:30 and midnight. He does the right thing. He calls the Johnston police. I don't know if they called 911. He called direct, whatever. I would imagine 911. Johnston police come out, 2 officers. They talk to TJ May, the father, and the neighbor, James Harrison, would not open the door. But police believed he was home. I'm going to play you the audio. The police believed he was home. They leave. So there was no reason to put a bolo out. Because they believe he's in the house and he just won't come to the door. And because being a peeping Tom is such a misdemeanor, maybe it shouldn't be. You know, what are they going to do? Now, we don't know what was said, but there were 2 officers. So the next morning, when the father puts up the garage door, suddenly there's the neighbor. 7:30, he shoots and kills the father. This is just less than a week ago. 7:30, right in the garage, shoots the teen daughter on the lawn. Now, we also learned, the police clarified, the wife and the brother, the son, they were right in the house. So no one had left the house yet. Now, the killer gets in his car. He's already killed the mother inside, right? Who threatened to expose the secret room that I brought out. And then, as he's going by the police officer, he does like a this. He doesn't have a weapon. He just does it supposedly with his hand. So the police officer's going to go chase him. But instead, he pulls up and there's the daughter shot on the lawn. Like the police officer just missed it. And then, you know, the father was tragically executed basically in the garage. I mean, it's so terrible. So I'll play the sound. Now, I want you to understand, I still would like to sit down with the Johnston police.
because there's something that was said about, no, you know, we wouldn't do any protocol different. I have a tough time with that. I'm not blaming anyone. Not trying to blame. I don't know. We don't know. But I don't know about that. Really? Wouldn't change anything? 7 o'clock? 7:15? Right? Don't leave the house until I'm there. I want to make sure you guys get out okay, and I want to see if your neighbor's home. Okay. Now, as I mentioned today during the noon report, which, folks, you can see at 12 noon. Now, I love that. What time is this noon report? Okay, let me clarify. Fair question, right? I know a lot of times people like to say there's no such thing as a stupid question. I challenge that. Much like I challenge, the customer's always right. No, disagree. No, it's not the afternoon report. Maybe I'm not saying it properly. It's the noon report. So, well, what time does that mean? No, it's 12 noon. And then it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But it's the noon report. Now, what time is this noon report? I don't know how else to explain it. I'm willing to try other languages if we could cut through. I'll try sign language. I'll try Pig Latin, for Christ's sake. But as I was mentioning, so there are these individuals that are saying, Juan, stop investigating the killer. Maybe it's coming from the family of the killer. I don't know. Stop investigating the family of the killer. Your role, you should focus on helping the family to raise money. Wrong. If there's a fundraiser, I'd be more than happy to share it on my page. I'm glad the Johnston Little League is raising money to the family. However, I resent this, forget about what happened with the killer and the police. You should don't tell me what I should be focusing on. Okay, I'm going to follow this through. I think there's a lot of unanswered questions. I think I've kind of explained. I'm very interested in what was said to the father when they said, good night, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Whatever was said, I think that's really important. I don't think they probably slept well. And I think it would be annoying, the neighbor, he's in the house. I'll play it. And the police just believe he's not coming to the door. And they can't get a search warrant because it's such a misdemeanor thing. So I'm sure they didn't sleep well. I'm sure they're like, oh, my God, this is a nightmare. This guy's a creep. He's got a ladder that would spook you. Up, looking into your window at your teen daughter. The police come. The friggin' slug won't open the door. And now what are we supposed to... Christ. I don't know. But I did reach out. And I have been communicating. And the Johnston police so far are responding to me. So I want to play. This is the police chief in Johnston. The mother and the son were home. Okay. Think how horrible that is. We didn't know. Thought maybe they had left. Remember in the secret room, he knew when the family left. So he knew, the father and the daughter, he knew they left at 7:30 in the morning. This is the part about how he wouldn't come to the door. They were aware. They were aware that he would not come to the door. So then the police left. But I think it's really fair. I don't know the new chief. I just met him last Wednesday.
Obviously, folks, I want to root for them to succeed, but I just feel terrible for this May family where the father was shot and killed. That okay, I see it. Dean Street between Cran Street and Oakland closed until further notice. There was a rollover. Thank you to Nancy that had said that. No, I'm not going to go to that. All right, so something happened. It's a car accident. We're going to hold off. We are going to hold off for something else. That's what we're going to hold off for. But let me just come back to, I would like to speak with the Johnston chief. I think these are all because, and I also want to, and again, folks, good evening, everybody. Thank you for the stars, folks, as we continue on our march to hit our May goal that FB gives us as we roll along. So, yeah, everybody loves Roberta Farrell. Remember, right now, 194. If everybody sent 200 stars, it's $2 for crying out loud. It goes a long way. You have to hit certain metrics with Facebook. So, Roberta, watch your language. So, but I want to clarify. I also have questions that I understand hindsight is 20/20. I understand police. Hey, listen, is there a bigger thumbs up? Is there a bigger supporter in the media locally than the chosen one? The answer is no. I'm going to answer that. But I don't know. So nothing went on lockdown. He had just shot and killed a 15. Well, not killed. Excuse me. He shot and wounded a 15-year-old. He had just killed somebody. So no schools go into lockdown. We don't know where this guy's going. I'm not sure what to make of that. I know that they did put out. I could go back last Wednesday morning. I'd heard shooting in Johnston. I'm going there. I obtain a picture of the suspect. First one to get that. I know. If you listen, go back to the video. I'm giving out the description of the vehicle. There's Jane Bryce. Hola, hi there, Kimberly. Please say hola. And then thank you, Kimberly. And then there's Martha Stamp. There's our queen. And then again, I'm not second guessing, but who knew where this guy was going to go? He had killed the mother, right? He just shot and executed his next door neighbor, and he shot the daughter. 2 dead, 1 wounded, and he's on the run. I don't know what the protocol is, but I think you almost, again, I'm going to ask the chief that. I'm going to ask the chief. It is heartbreaking. It is. And I'm not blaming. I'm not trying to do this. There's hola, Ryan. Hi, Patty Anthony. So it is unusual. I get that. It is totally unusual this happened. I want to once again thank the chief that did provide, I did get the info from Johnston. You can see it was not, there was another false thing, that there were these problems between the 2 neighbors. I think that's really unfair. I have a problem with that. It was a neighborhood dispute. There's what do you think, the young girl or her family are peering into his window? Like, I have a problem with people, and it was media. Last Wednesday was a really bad day for local media. It was. It was annoying. It was frustrating. The questions were just, it was not a good day for local media. Good day for us. Gets a chance for us to showcase all of our resources and sources and everything else. But, the way they were talking, so this was like a neighborhood dispute. That's so unfair. This man was terrorizing this family. He was stalking their daughter. He lives next door. What are they supposed to do? It's not like, I don't know. What do kids do? Her and her friends sit outside? Do they sunbathe outside? Do they just hang outside? I mean, you do normal teen things. I think it's very unfair for the local media to be like, so this was no. If you have one nut crazed individual
stalking and harassing a family, I don't regard that as it's a neighborhood dispute. It's a neighborhood problem, and it's a neighborhood pervert, and it's a neighborhood psycho. But I wouldn't say there's two families that are battling back and forth type of thing, right? One son fought the other son, and then the mothers don't get along, and there's yelling back and forth. I mean, that's not it. And the same thing last week when they were saying, oh, so this was a domestic incident. Like, it's just so amateur hour, you know? I was embarrassed for those people asking. And then the question was, so Chief, you know, it's 11 o'clock. Are we looking at gridlock here on Plainfield Pike for the rush hour commute? As if that is a friggin' like that's a priority. Holy cow. But anyway, I also want to say, folks, how funny were those women? And it is kind of, I find it really funny that these individuals that somewhat new to the country from foreign lands, other climates, suddenly find themselves that they enjoy the chosen one. They were really, really funny, those two.
I am amigo Juan. Say hola Juan. Hola Juan.
That was funny. Boy, that was pretty intense. Now, I also want to clarify something. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not blaming anyone. But there are, I get it. There are individuals that don't fully, I want to clarify something. The difference between a missing person, a missing child, and a runaway. And there's a difference. And I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not trying to embarrass. I'm not even going to mention what it is. but right now, for better or worse, but today is Tuesday, and tonight is May 30th. So between now and Labor Day, there are teens that take off. I want to, I think this could be helpful. I think it could be helpful. So when you see something, because people send them to me, do you know there's a missing child? That's what I'm told. So the first thing I do is I check, have the police put anything out? Because you wouldn't know this. And I didn't know this until we started doing this. So, but there's a lot of kids. There were two brothers. They live in West Warwick. They used to live in, I don't know, Pawtucket or Central Falls, Woonsocket, somewhere up there. They lived there. Parents got divorced. Mother moved to West Warwick. So in the summertime, now I don't know exactly how old they are. This is our third year dealing with this. They're like, I don't know, 14, 15, or I think they're probably 15, 17. But they run away in the summertime they stay with their friends in Central Falls, Woonsocket, Pawtucket, where they grew up, where they lived, and then the parents got divorced, and the mother and the grandmother moved to West Warwick. So I get these messages from my grandson is missing. Oh my God, this woman was like, you gotta help this woman. Two of them. They must have got plopped off the street. No. They don't live at home in the summertime. They stay with their friends. I'm not condoning it, but I know the drill now. They sleep, they move her, they stay at somebody's garage, they sleep in somebody's apartment, whatever. But they're not missing. They're just runaways. So I get these people, you got to put the word out, right? This person's, her son is missing. No, he's not missing. He's a runaway. For whatever reason, he doesn't want to live, and it normally hits around August, where maybe the kids have had it, because they get in trouble, they get grounded, they get in trouble for whatever, smoking, drinking, lighting off fireworks, whatever. So they're like, the hell with it. And then they go and stay with their friends. And then I start, and you're going to get messages. Oh, missing. So all I would ask is check the police department. For instance, if they say, oh, they live in West Warwick and they're missing, go on the West Warwick Facebook page and see if they put any, because I follow the police.
If the police put out that someone is missing, then I will share that someone is missing. But many times it's just a runaway. And I fully get that the mother wants the child back, the grandmother wants the child back. There's normally not a father in the picture, but that is not, Charlotte Lester is missing. We see and hear scenarios. You know, Sunday night was, I don't know what happened with the grandfather and the play date and the whole thing. But there's a difference between that. Many times, there's young people that meet someone online and they go on a little adventure. And again, I'm sure the family's sick of it, but they're not missing. They weren't kidnapped. They weren't snatched. They weren't walking home and someone grabbed them. That's not what it is. A lot of times I'm not saying that they may be a victim of crime, or they might even, but it's most of the time, it's a runaway. And we dealt with this with Cranston PD Live not long ago with a kid. He ended up at Providence Place Mall. So that's a little different because I think there was a learning disability there. He was missing, but I get a lot of this. Someone's missing. Now, Sunday night, I was told that the police were about to issue an Amber Alert. That's the only reason I went. So I went. Now, if you haven't seen it, you should watch the video. Because according to the grandmother, she was still waiting for them to issue the blanking Amber Alert. Which, hi there, Brenda Lee. Hola. Hey, you know what else was funny? Okay, well, here's the thing. To me, under 18 runaway or missing should be, who put that? Sunshine Edwards. Okay, there's a difference, though. They're not a missing person. That's a family dispute. I follow the police on that. To me, under 18, I'm going to answer it this way, Sunshine. We can agree to disagree. I follow the police. So, but I think, to me, under 18, runaway or missing should be the same. It's actually not. If you have a 17-year-old kid from West Warwick who is sleeping in his friend's garage, drinking beer, smoking pot, hanging around, and he doesn't want to live with his mother and his grandmother, he's not missing. He's a runaway. So you can take up that cause. You can take up that cause. To me, under 18, runaway and missing should be the same. Sorry, not sorry. A runaway could be in just as much danger. No, it's actually not the same. So we can agree to disagree, but I want to repeat, I follow the police. If the police put out someone is missing, I think I'll call it out. She posted that, Sunshine. I don't think you realize there are kids, especially in the summertime, they run away all the time. And the parents have no control. And what are we supposed to do? So am I supposed to go to Pawtucket? And there he is. Excuse me, Julio, your grandmother and mother are looking for you. Yeah, blank you, pal. I mean, what are you think I'm getting involved in that? I'm not getting involved in that. Amber Alert, different story. Missing person, police, we need the public's help. Missing person, Charlotte Lester, fine. I'll say this, Sunshine, I'll tell you what, you can go and do that. You can drive to Pawtucket and tell Emilio and Julio that you're going to take them back to West Warwick. And guess what? They're going to do it again the next week. And then they're going to do it again the next week. And then you can get involved in the family drama. I'm not getting involved in the family drama. Young child, snatched, missing, different story. Amber Alert, 100%. I am all there. Notice the other night was pretty impressive that the police did not put out an Amber Alert. So we disagree on that. If you think I'm going to get involved, also, while we're on it, talk to Roberta. Yes, thank you. Unpopular opinion, love the grandmother. No, hey, why do you think I kept the camera and the mic on her? I want to just finish up on this, is notice that, and again, Sunshine, Edwards, who's entitled to her opinion. Thank you, David. What you also don't understand. I'm going to come back to what I initially said. I follow the police. When people reach out to me, I follow the police. Look at Sunday. Was that child really missing? No. It was a miscommunication with the grandfather, an arranged play date. The child wasn't taken. The child, whatever. I don't know how. I still don't know the full story, but she wasn't taken. She wasn't kidnapped. She wasn't missing. The child was never actually missing. The child was with an arranged play date. I don't think anyone did anything wrong. But what someone like Sunshine doesn't realize, that I want to be really clear, that I'm not getting involved in, is because many times there are custody issues, right? The father, whoever it is, and I don't mean the husband, I mean the father, was supposed to return the child on a Sunday night. And so it's nice out, and they're down at Oakland Beach or Musquamakin. And you know what the father says? You know what? I'm off tomorrow. It's nice out. Screw the mother, right? Little Harry's going to stay at my place tonight. I'll bring him back in the morning. Boom, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, the mother. My child is missing. You want me to get involved in that stuff? You think I'm getting involved in that stuff? You think I'm going to then go and try to find the father that was supposed to drop off the kid after the weekend? And then he decided, you think I'm getting involved? Like, you clearly are not following the page or paying attention. If you think I'm getting involved in that, I'm going to restate what I said. I follow the police. We follow the police. When they put it out, I'm more than happy to share it. And by the way, I also want to clear out, I share many times information and things that the police put out. I'm not putting it out. I'm sharing it. We had a situation over the weekend. Someone, John posted, no, I did not. No, I shared, there's a difference. I shared what other police departments were saying. I didn't post it. That's what they put out. Well, what happened? I'm sharing with you what they put out. That's it. If you want more information, I suggest you contact that police department. I'm sharing what they put out. Okay, now, there's different times, obviously, I'll follow up with more, but not all the time, right? Not the answer man here. This isn't like, name that tune. I'm not standing there and you throw a buck in the hat and I play, Hey Taxi by Harry Chapin. Doesn't work that way. So I'm asking and he's not responding. Exactly. You got that right, Mildred. So, yes, I don't know what to make of that whole thing, but I'll share this with you. I am not Sunshine. It's hard. I see what you're saying. Knowing where the kids are being missing so many times. Hold on. All right, let's talk about this. Sunshine has come back for more. All right, hold on. I see what you're saying about knowing where the kids are not being missing, but so many times teens are disregarded as runaways and they made a bad decision, fine, but now they're in a bad situation, need help. By the police. By the police. No. You're missing what I'm saying. If the police put it out, I will share it. What I am talking about are individuals that just put it out. So Sunshine Edwards, it's hard. I see what you're saying about knowing where the kids are not being missing. Teens are disregarded as runaways and they made a bad decision. Now they're in a bad situation and need help. And that's why we follow the police. What I am referring to is like the family Sunday night and someone tonight that wanted me to post a situation about, quote, a missing person. A missing person. So if there is a teen in danger, I agree with you. 16-year-old girl meets some guy online. They're driving around. Who the hell knows? Nothing good, right? But that is a family police matter. If the police put it out, I'll do it. I am referring to, and I'll tell you exactly what it is. So, and I won't name any name, but I can make my point. Someone posted this. This is my 14-year-old niece. It has the name. She's been missing since yesterday afternoon. If anyone in Pawtucket, Central Falls, Providence area sees her, please message me right away or contact the Central Falls Police Department. Now, that was a message, but that was not put out by the police. Now, again, I have no idea what's going on. The girl in the photo, maybe 14, looks like 14 going on 20. I don't know where this child is, but I do know that I have not received anything from the Central Falls Police. And when I went on the Central Falls Police Facebook page, and then when I check all my, correspondence where I get with police, there's nothing about a missing girl. So, hey, listen, it's a beautiful weekend. Yesterday was a holiday. Maybe she had a fight with her mother. I'm not making excuses. But we're not going on, we're not like running all over the place here. So, that's not my intention. Central Falls Police Department, here's what they've posted. Memorial Day. Something is Bike Month. May is Bike Month, Safety Month. Somebody at a softball game. There's nothing about a 14-year-old. No, I'm not. We're not running around like a chicken with its head cut off. No, we are not. So anyway, and Sunshine is a new subscriber. So we do welcome her. I don't mind that, folks. Because I don't mind clarifying. I don't mind clarifying. And I want you to know there's a rhyme or reason to things. We try as we go along. All right, right now it's 8:25. The night is young. We are monitoring. If anything breaks, I think you guys have a feel of where we're going to go with this. We like things that have, and I tell people we don't do fires. I mean, unless it's like really a fire, we don't do fires because, I don't know, most of the time they're like put out right away. I mean, if they were, hear me out. I mean, if there was like a huge fire at night and like an unbelievable visual, but I'll say this, I don't feel comfortable going to someone's house and their kitchen's on fire. I just, and most of the time they have it out by then. And that's just the aftermath. I'm not saying it is. And there's a crowd for that. I find the crime stuff, look at what we've had. I like the, armed standoff. The Thursday, the fugitive on the run with the assault rifle, Silver Lake, right? Friday, the armed standoff in North Kingstown. Saturday, thanks to David, the bomb scare at the church. And Sunday night, was pretty entertaining with the grandmother. But I don't know. Every time I've gone to a fire, I feel like, okay, all right, well, it's still smoking, but unless it's, again, something like that. All right, folks, it is Tuesday night. We are back on the radio tomorrow at 11. Now, if something happens, you can message me and/or we monitor it anyway. I think we're back with Mark tomorrow night on Juan on the Scene live stream. Folks, it is Tuesday night. Thank you for tuning in. Folks, what a May this has been. Biggest month we've ever had. And it just keeps, and I said that after April. April was the biggest month we ever had. And then we had May. And May was the biggest month we ever had. Who knows what's coming June, July, and August. So remember, we do it for the humor. Folks, it's got to be humor. I'm a comedy snob. Juan doesn't find many things funny. Mike Degnan is funny. Sal is funny. Carmine's funny. Not many people are funny. But anyhow, all right. Something happens, we're there. Thank you, folks. Here we are, the original. Can I get a thumbs up? Juan After Dark. Thank you for all the stars. You're helping it inch closer. Tomorrow's the final day for May for stars where we're going to try to hit our goal. Thank you, everybody.